What are you doing? Are you gonna let mommy do this video? So hopefully, this is why. Hey, I'm Erica. If this is the first video you've ever seen of mine, I have a blog called Real Mom, Real Tired. That's my daughter Baker. She's 2.5. And I finally, after almost 2.5 years, converted our upstairs space that's sort of like a loft-ish area into a playroom. Her arts and crafts station used to be downstairs, like near our living room and in our living room, and it just got to be too much with everyone being home, and so it kind of lit the fire that I needed to convert this playroom. Hopefully this will give you some ideas on things you can buy and ways you might want to set things up, just to give them things to do that are educational but like isn't school, you know? We're not teachers, at least I'm not, but I do want her to have activities that are educational, more than just like playing outside, especially because it is so hot in Texas in the summer. Like playing outside all day is just not something I really want to be doing. So I really wanted an indoor space that was great for her. Okay, so let's start this tour. Okay, I'm starting on this side. These are basically like our paper bins. So this is a full bin of just tissue paper, because tissue paper is a great way to work fine motor skills. You can have them like tear them into strips. You can even see some left over from a project yesterday. This is just like a drawer of paper, different kinds of paper. There's even like streamers in here or whatever, but all different, her colored paper, white paper, any kind of paper you're gonna find right there. Okay, this is sort of a catch-all. Like these are little just educational books. Some of these are like a little bit advanced for her, but I still have them just for fun because there's definitely things, I mean pre-K, so she's only 2.5, but there are activities that we can do together in there. Here I have all of her puzzles, letters, numbers, shapes, other things, so she can just grab those whenever she feels like playing with puzzles. This is, you know, one of these little things. The hammer is somewhere among the room. These are great little like shaky stacking blocks. These are just really, they're also just really pretty, but she started stacking these when she was super little. Here's another little like shape thing. They can play with these for a really long time because they have to match ABCs and shapes and numbers. Scooted the camera back so that I can do this side. This little guy, like she still loves to play with this. She plays like pretend food. She'll be like, Mommy, you want cookies? So, you know, you can do all kinds of things with color matching and counting with basically any of these toys. Let me show you this little egg carton. This is awesome. So she has been playing with this since she was really little. Every single egg has a different color and a different number. So once she's a little bit older, she can really be able to identify the numbers. She definitely can match the colors, and this, like just this action of opening and closing is really good for their fine motor skills. So this little egg carton is awesome. You know, these she even uses for like scooping. I'm going to show you like a bucket of beans that she loves to play with, and she'll scoop in and out. This little piggy bank is super cute, great for fine motor skills. They, you know, just open and close and put the money in the slot. So that's that little area. And then keep her little computer. Sometimes when I'm working on my computer, she likes to work on her computer, so that's cute. And then this has been one of the best things. This is basically just like a bag of musical instruments. I mean, there's a drum, there's shakers, there's a little whistle, there's bells, there's all kinds of stuff. So I highly recommend just like a bag of musical instruments. And I don't know, I love it because it just keeps this little area colorful and fun, and she can just grab and go and play with any of the things here, and I don't have to worry about her making a mess. So let me show you what's up top, because this is strategically out of her reach for sure. Okay, this is just a bucket of crafts right here, but I'm going to try to give you a quick tour. One of my favorite things, and she has been playing with this for like a year at least, but so this is really great for sensory. You can switch out like what toys are in there, and you can work on counting and color and matching. They can also, I always keep a little pair of tongs to work their like that pinching motion. You can do pom-poms, which is what we have in this bucket. just a huge, I've basically like transported all pom-poms, beads, cotton balls for arts and crafts. The clothespins help with that pinching movement. We've got a ton of glue sticks, different kinds of like paper, like thicker paper, and popsicle sticks. There's even some googly eyes, like a giant bag of googly eyes, and then like wooden beads, which are great. Stamps, which are so good. This can keep them occupied for a really long time. Glue dots, tape. It's just little stuff that you need for little arts and crafts projects. This is the painting bucket. So all things paint, from brushes, watercolor, different acrylics and washable paints. This is like, I think, glittery paint. So all things paint. Right here is her little desk area. We've got crayons that she can very easily reach. This is just a giant bucket of crayons. This normally goes in that first arts and crafts bucket I was showing you, but her pipe cleaners and beads, so she can just easily make bracelets or whatever she wants to do. I put paper over her table so she can color on it and get it messy, and I don't care. She's got alphabet banners, I guess is what we're gonna call those. But obviously that's great for identifying the alphabet. You can also have them take like individual alphabet pieces and try to match them to the letters on the wall. This is a little bucket of things that I don't want her to have access to, like Play-Doh. Basically, this is a bucket of Play-Doh. I have her Legos right here and her Picasso tiles, and then a huge, like, this is like crayons and markers and colored pencils. This is a really great thing that we use a lot. So it's cones and rings and bean bags. With this little thing, they can jump over the cones, they can throw the rings over the cones, they can do color matching and counting. It's super fun. So that came highly recommended by Baker's teacher. So that's why we have that. I also want to show you, this is such a fun little thing. So this is like a flower garden. Basically, you just like stack the flowers on top of each other. I actually first discovered these at the playground. There was a dad with his daughter who brought these, and they were playing with them in the sand. So I thought that was super cute. Basically, you just like build these flowers. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. So they just stack on top of each other. There's like leaves you can put towards the bottom. There's even like a stand that they can all stand in if you want. So she's got like magnetic letters all in here. These are all different like letters and whatnot. Magnetic pictures, so she can identify these. This is her little art easel. So one side is a whiteboard, one side is magnetic, and then I hung these little things so her artwork can be on display. And I feel like this is a really good area. So a hula hoop, which is not used as a, you know, actual hula hoop yet. We use this for like jumping in and out of, throwing the ball through. I think that's from the dollar store. I keep her markers out of reach because she is notorious for marking on her clothes. So these are all markers. There's also some more paint under there. These dot markers are the bomb. She has loved these for a very long time. I mean, I think she's had these since she was like not even one. So these dot markers are awesome. I love a bin of stickers. This is just tons of stickers. So you can do all kinds of activities with stickers and it just keeps them occupied. I have a bin of different balls. And then we use these little egg carton, like empty egg cartons for paint. So you just throw the paint at the bottom. Also, these just like soft blocks. I mean, these look like major like baby blocks or whatever, but stacking is still really important. So we've also just like got a catch-all basket, all kinds of random stuff. You can never have enough of just like random baskets. So if you like what you see, definitely give this video a like, comment on other things that you love, and just your thoughts about this whole experience. This has been crazy. Leave me a comment, give me a like, follow, subscribe, do all those things. Share if you know someone who you think would benefit from all of these ideas. And say bye. Can you say thanks for watching? Okay, see you later. Bye. Can you say bye?